work with the Learn in My Shoes campaign, a grassroots group of parents of students in special education. My name is Amanda Sherman and I live in Mequon. The binder I have here contains just a portion of the evaluations, reports, and individual education plans for my son Dominic, who is 15 now. I've kept this binder since he was diagnosed with autism at age 2.5. While I've done my best as a parent, a huge amount of work has been done by my brilliant son and his incredible teachers. As an introvert with social anxiety, standing before you is not something I'm comfortable with. I'm doing it because we need this committee to step up and do what's right for our children. I see my representative here, Deb Andraka. I need your help to bring this home. We need at least a 60% some sufficient special education reimbursement in our state budget. Our school districts are starving on 30%. Special education should not be a political issue, and we should not have to beg for this. Our students, our kids have bright futures ahead of them, but without adequate funding, we're limiting their potential to have a positive impact as adults. Positive impact can be measured by productivity, independence, and by the lives they touch. Disabled individuals are not others. They're people deserving of respect and dignity. That's the lesson Dominic teaches his peers by attending public school each day. A few weeks ago, Dominic read a letter to the editor I wrote advocating for special education. He was quiet as he read, processing each word. Then he looked at me with tears in his eyes and wrapped his arms around my neck, thanking me. That is why I am here today. The moment I'm advocating for him and for all of our children. Members of the Joint Finance Committee, it's time for you to advocate for special needs children. 60%.
My name is Melissa Custer. I live in Grafton with my husband and two amazing neurodivergent boys. My younger son is non-speaking and he's in 4K. He has an outstanding special education team. They helped me apply for a grant for an AAC device from a local nonprofit, showed him how to use one, and now his classmates are excited to talk to him every day. My older son is in 2nd grade and we've been homeschooling him for about a year. He has some complex health issues and high support needs. Because of his need for more support, we have had great difficulty accessing his right to an education. In 5K, he was moved from the general education setting to a self-contained classroom when he developed selective mutism, which is caused by severe anxiety. He didn't speak for 3 months until we decided to try medication to help. His room did not have enough trained staff, and sometimes there wasn't a certified teacher. I eventually contacted an advocate, and we called a meeting to get him a one-to-one aid that he desperately needed. During that meeting, the director of special education at the time told me that they would have to pull an aid from another child who needed it for learning because my son needed it for safety, and safety came first. That is the moment I knew I would never stop fighting for these kids. He met and exceeded all of his IEP goals the rest of the school year. At the beginning of 1st grade, we had high expectations, but his teacher left after the 1st week. The replacement they hired was brand new and was not a good fit. We tried our best to work things out, but there weren't any other options for him. We had to withdraw him for his health due to increased episodes of his cyclic vomiting syndrome due to stress. This is what happens when schools have to cut corners. Our children pay the price. Our current funding for special education reimbursement in public schools is not enough. Why is it that schools who use the private voucher program are reimbursed at 90% guaranteed when public schools are only giving a rate of about 30%? They do not need to follow the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. It's unfair to families in non-privatized settings. We need to reimburse public schools at 60% some sufficient. Parents are tired of competing for limited resources. We are tired of excuses, of being dismissed, and of your heads nodding like you understand when you really don't. It's time for special education to be reimbursed at least 60% some sufficient, and we aren't going anywhere until we have it.
My name is Connie Kincaid. I'm here in my personal, not elected capacity to state that I stand in solidarity. Thank you.
Good morning. Go ahead.